Welcome in, Dark Hearts. I'm Mooney.
And Wolfie with your Nerd Network news.
Have you ever been to a questionable convention and thought you might need to defend yourself? Samurai Dan has you covered. And in this clip, he is talking about his passion for self-defense. Samurai Dan, Lady Jillian, take it away.
If you train in martial arts or in tactical stuff, it's a frustrating career because you spend your entire life practicing and training for things you hope to never use. It's the only career field I can think of that works that way. If you want to be a dentist, you go to dentistry school and you practice how to fix teeth, and then you spend your career doing that. I spend all of my time training in how to take out 5 targets in less than 3 seconds before they overwhelm you, and then hope to God to never ever have to use that stuff. So the Deathstalker Chronicles was kind of a stress outlet because you can take out these evil monsters using your training, and so it's supposed to be guilty pleasure for people who train and practice, so there's a lot of tactics and specific weapons and drills in that. I've always been fascinated with martial arts and swords in particular. When I was a little kid, my dad read my brother and I The Hobbit. So my dad read part of it, and I was so captivated by the idea. I read the book series myself the next year. I was 9. I fell in love with sword fighting and sword combat, and it was just, the downside was being an Iowa farm kid, there wasn't a lot of martial arts. So my brother and I would sword fight with dried horse weeds. We'd make swords out of lath, which is a really good way to get lots of splinters. So I made sure I won.
Sadly, that is all the time we have to preview our interview with Samurai Dan and Lady Jillian, but make sure you tune into our YouTube to catch the full video version of this interview and get to hear Samurai Dan talk about his more nerdy passions, like writing horror novels and a lot more about self-defense. And until next time, Dark Hearts, stay nerdy. NNN would like to thank our listeners for tuning in.
And our radio sponsor, 88.1 FM, KVSC, your sound alternative. And Woodforia, DJs, photography, and more. You can get a quote for your special event at MinnesotaProDJ.com.
Make sure you like and subscribe to Darkheart_Studios on YouTube, hit that bell, and follow our socials for full video versions of NNN, interviews, and live events coverage.
Thank you for tuning in, Dark Hearts. This is Mooney.
And Wolfie, signing off.